Right now I'm in beast mode. On fire in my beast mode. Right now I'm in beast mode. I'm back in the game. On fire in my beast mode. Remember my nickname. I'm back.
We coming just like they prepared. Alcorn got something to say.
You got to be one person. So what you all have got to do is start practicing to the point to where you are in sync with each other naturally. That's just going to be practice. That's just practice. So in your practices, things like this, every practice, you're going to have to do this roll on. You're going to have to do it and over and over and over and over and over again until the body just remembers it and you all tie into each other.
My name is Michael Harper. I serve on the band staff here at Alcorn State University, and I am the sponsor for the Alcorn State University Funky Four Drum Majors. I am an Alcorn State University band alum, and I am one of the founders of the Funky Four Drum Majors. I actually, along with Trevon Neal, came up with the name Funky Four. That particular auxiliary is very near and dear to my heart. To me, it's very important to create a relationship. You know, I look at those kids as my own. You know, I look at those guys as my sons. So it's, first of all, it's important to create a relationship so they can trust your leadership and listen to what you say. At the same time, you got to be tough. There is no room for error. There is no room for veering off from whatever our goal is.
Still not clean.
I'm all about expectations and being very clear on that. I don't like to leave any gray area. There is no room for error. There is no room for veering off from whatever our goal is. And that is, and we talked about this just the other day. Normally, you know, a band typically doesn't get its stride until around that second, third, fourth game. We don't have that luxury. So we got to get our stride during band camp.
And what it takes is a certain amount of practice. And when you put those hours in, then it becomes automatic. Y'all hear that? Yeah, I can do it. All right? See you.
We believe nursing isn't just a major, it's a calling. We're not just teaching skills. We're cultivating trailblazers who transform healthcare. Every breakthrough, every compassionate touch starts with curiosity, courage, and community. At the Alcorn State University School of Nursing, passion fuels innovation. Your journey starts here. Always innovating, always transforming, always Alcorn.
My name is Kamar Kincaid. I am from Carthage, Mississippi. I'm a senior psychology major, and I'm the captain of the Lady Purple Flashers. The most challenging is our schedule, getting up early in the morning, practicing late at night, getting your body used to practicing that late and endurance.
If you were to press pause on the camera and you were counting the moves, whether it was in slow motion or in the actual speed, if you counted one, everybody's flag should be down on one. Everybody's flag should be flat on two. Everybody's flag should be up on three. Everybody's flag should be flat on four. The reason we call it stopping points is only because if we were to stop the moves, that's the count that you're supposed to do.
I would want us to do better with like performing, precision, just making everything better than last year. I remember when I was a freshman feeling the same way. It was a wake-up call. because I came from like a court style school, so it was way different than HBCU style. Only thing I'm nervous about how I'm going to lead. Like, I know I'm gonna do a good job, but how my team is gonna react to me leading.
My name is Gabrielle Myers, and I'm a senior psychology major from Pascagoula, Mississippi. Color guard, when you do color guard, you're twirling a 6-foot metal pole, and 9 times out of 10, it has weights top and bottom. So that is a lot on your arms and shoulders alone. And then I did corp style in high school, so we're moving and doing flag work all in one 10-minute shows like nonstop. So it's a lot. It takes a lot of endurance and a lot of strength. I don't want to say anybody can't do it, but you can't just throw yourself out there and expect to do it perfectly. Just go. I'm not gonna lie, it is a decent amount of pressure because this is the first time we've ever come back for the season, and we're immediately jumping into the season. Like straight after band camp, we have a performance not too long after, and we have a good amount of time, so it's really just about coming up with the counts and make sure everything looks nice. But at the same time, this is one of the longest shows that we've done in a minute, so it is a bit of a challenge, but we're working through it.
We always believe in the power of curiosity. Our students don't just study, they reimagine possibilities. Every moment is an invitation to explore, to challenge, to transform how the world understands knowledge. Within our College of Arts and Sciences, discovery meets transformation. Your breakthrough starts here. Always mentoring, always connected, always Alcorn.
My name is LaZarion, but I'm better known as Zay. I'm from Killeen, Texas, and the role that I play in the Sounds of Dynomite band is I'm the head drum major, and I'm also a part of Kappa Kappa Psi. I never thought about being a head drum major. I just knew that I really wanted to be a drum major. And so having this spot or being awarded this spot, it gave me a sense of accountability, a sense of responsibility, because of the fact that being the head drum major, you have so many kids that you have to watch after. These are not only, you know what I'm saying, band kids, these are your kids at the same time too, because their parents are letting them allow them to be under your control. So you have to make sure that you're doing your job at all times, make sure that everybody has their instruments, everybody has their music, and so forth and so on. Tremaine was one of the ones who basically stuck to his gut and basically stuck to the program. A lot of the other drum major candidates were basically just like dropping because they felt like this wasn't going to be for them, this wasn't enough, and that did kind of hurt. But at the end of the day, Tremaine was one of those ones who stuck through it, and he made sure, like, you know what I'm saying, that he not only stuck through it, but he did definitely try to push the other people around him, like, hey, keep going, like, you know what I'm saying, this ain't just gonna be a one-time thing, like, if you don't make it, you're gonna make it next time. Like, he kept pushing them, and that's kind of what I like to see in one of my drum majors, because at the end of the day, you have a whole entire band that you have to keep pushing.
The relationship between me and Zay, honestly, it's funny. Like, I actually say me and Zay's relationship is wonderful. Sometimes, you know, when it's time to lock in, we lock in. When it's time to joke, I'm a pain in his butt. But it's all love, you know, he understands that I am the new kid, so it's like, it's a heavy role on him that I'm the only person that he has to worry about. So I feel like it's good. It's honestly good. Like, I actually like our relationship, and I can't wait to see how it goes, you know, going on forth as the season goes on. Really just taking in everything that was being taught and like the pace that everything was going. Because normally when I'm on a horn, it's like, okay, you get this amount of time to learn it. And if you don't learn it, it's okay, but you gotta still learn it. Compared to now, it's like you gotta know it. Like, if you don't know it, it's gonna hinder you a lot. So it really was just like the learning factor of catching on to everything and really just memorizing stuff as soon as I could, as fast as I could, so we can move on to the next thing.
It has been challenging because I am bringing a new person onto the squad and I'm showing him the different things. Now, yes, it gets frustrating because I know right off the bat he's not going to understand everything. But at the end of the day, I always make sure that I have talks with him and letting him know, like, hey, you're doing a good job. Just keep going, keep pushing. If you keep striving, you're going to be the best. Like, when I was when I was a first time drum major, I know I had issues doing something that was out of the blue. So with that being said, I do understand that it can be challenging and frustrating, but at the end of the day, you got to keep going because you got a support system. You have me, you have your other two your other two drum majors. They are going to help you and make sure that we're there for you and giving you the correct information. We have so little time to make sure that everybody is on top of their team. So that's why drum majors, your band captains, even Kappa Kappa and PTA, you're making sure that everyone in the band hall, not just yourself, not just your section, but everyone in the band hall is coming together and doing what they need to do to play their part.
We always believe in the power of curiosity. Our students don't just study, they reimagine possibilities. Every moment is an invitation to explore, to challenge, to transform how the world understands knowledge. Within our College of Arts and Sciences, discovery meets transformation. Your breakthrough starts here. Always mentoring, always connected, always Alcorn.
My name is Byron Chapman. I am the Assistant Director of Dance here at Alcorn State University. Also music instructor. I do low brass applied, music appreciation, and also university life.
All right, so let's get started. Before we get started, let's talk about the last 2 days. I'm very impressed from your improvement from yesterday to today. I can see that the sound is there. I can see that the nervousness is wearing off. And I can tell that you're excited, so when you especially get this, pieces that you like, I can tell that you have that raw talent that we're gonna mold. So we still working on it. Check. Check. All right, cool. Let's look at Rolling Thunder. Can you see it? Yes, sir. All right, so marches. Marches are very important to a marching band. It's the only genre of music actually written for an ensemble like this. Everything else is either a transcription or an arrangement. That means you take from another source and you write for another. This is actually written for marching band. Check? Check. So you got to play a march for a marching band.
This is the EMEA of marching band. This is the NFL. We are the professional league. So students have to know that, we come here, we have to play something that's, has a little bit more than just drum and melody. I know a lot of the rap songs currently is just, one or two notes and, just having the time of your life. They vibing out, like the kids say. But now we got to get back to the actual, especially black music, the R&B, soul, gospel. We, because this is Mississippi, land of the blues, land of American music. And as an educator, I can't let students go off into the world knowing that, this is the birthplace of music that, you have no connection to it.
It's definitely been a lot of pressure, because of the season being so close, within the next 2-3 weeks, we're going to that battle of the bands. The band directors have been very, very, very hard up on us, making sure that we understand that, it's not just given to us, we have to earn it, so it's definitely been a lot of pressure.
You gotta see it through. Sometimes we see stuff for you that you can't see, or you don't see just yet. But y'all gotta see it through, man. It's gonna be greater later. Y'all gotta make a charge as a crab players, and we're not letting nobody quit. Nah, man, all for one and one for all. We won't let nobody quit. So y'all gotta do something special.
Here, every journey is unique, but no one walks alone. At the Alcorn State University School of Business, we don't just teach business, we always empower visionaries who dare to reimagine. From day one, you'll forge connections and develop the confidence to lead in a rapidly evolving world. Join a legacy of trailblazers who don't just respond to change, they drive it. Always ahead, always empowering, always Alcorn.
I say it's gratifying on this side of it in terms of recruitment when we're seeing what we want to see, we hearing what we want to hear, because You know, you go out there and you recruit these students, and I'm gonna be honest, you recruit them for a specific reason. You know, you see, you know, so-and-so can add whatever flavor to this section. You know, okay, you know, you was lacking the year before in this section. So you know, you go out and you target those students. So, and you put that together. So at band camp, you know, we warming up and it's already a warm sound. It's already here, you know, good toning technique. I'm looking at embouchures. I'm looking at apertures. I'm looking at folks breathing the correct way. I'm like, okay, you know what? It's, you know, band camp is band camping. You know, we did our recruitment right. You know, we got the right folks in here. So, you know, and that makes it a tad bit easier. You know, you got folks that know what's going on. And it's just like a microcosm of anything else, though. You may have some of the top tier folks. You got some folks in the middle, and you got some folks that, you know, need a little work. So you got to put all that together and kind of make it work. And but so far, I say band camp, I'm definitely impressed with these freshmen. They really doing it. So I don't have no complaints.
Next week on Sounds of Dyn-O-Mite Road to the Battle, practice becomes more intense.
Right here, you got your thumb tucked. Spread it out.
New bonds are made.
I think the anticipation was just kind of like they were like, hey man, the upperclassmen coming back, man.
The band works to master key fundamentals, all while the freshmen navigate their new reality. And the road to the biggest stage is just the beginning. This is Sounds of Dyn-O-Mite Road to the Battle.